Hi, everybody, and welcome to this 9 North Sports presentation from Irondale High School. It is Suburban East girls basketball. As tonight we have the Roseville Raiders taking on the Irondale Knights. We're about set to announce the starting lineups. I'll run them down here for you. Irondale comes into this game 2-7 overall. They are 0-3 in the conference, led by first-year head coach Sabrina West. Roseville comes in a perfect 9-0, 4-0 in the conference. Having another stellar season are the Raiders. Starting off for the Raiders, it will be 5'9" sophomore guard Kendall Barnes, averaging just under 6 points a game. Drew Johnston, junior guard, averaging over 16 points a game. Number 15, senior forward Hannah Heffernan. Hattie DeVries, senior forward, number 25, and Gabby Kopp, the senior guard. She'll be wearing number 5 tonight. For the hometown Irondale Knights, Kamari Morris, number 1, senior guard. Zoe LaPointe, senior guard. She'll be wearing number 4 tonight. Number 11, senior guard Liz Hyatt. Also at guard, the junior, number 34, Sailor Gallagher. And number 24, junior forward Paige Kiani. Again, the Knights led by first-year head coach Sabrina West. She is not new to Irondale. This is her 5th year here at the school, but first year as a head coach. She graduated from Shakopee back in 2013, played at Iowa Lakes Community College, where her head coach was Nicole Bullock, who was the coach at Irondale a few years ago. That's when Sabrina started here. I believe she started as maybe the 9th grade coach about 5 years ago. Coach Bullock left. Mike Pomeroy took over for a couple of years. And now Sabrina West is inserted as her first year as a head coach. She's currently a special ed teacher here at Irondale. On the other side, also in her first year at Roseville, Tanisha Scott leading the Raiders. As I mentioned, they're off to a fabulous start here in this 21-22 campaign. Early on, left hand off the board, it is good, but we do have a travel. So the first turnover on the Raiders, and right away they're going to press the Knights. To inbound is Gallagher. So the Raiders testing the Knights early here to break the press. They do. 2-on-1 the other way. Shot no good. Rebound there by Gallagher. That's LaPointe, number 4 at the top. Gallagher there being watched by DeVries. Finds LaPointe. Just underway here from Irondale High School in New Brighton. Shot put up by Kiani, no good. Back come the Raiders. That's Heffernan, 15. She'll dump it off to Drew Johnston. And she's the one you don't want to leave alone. Johnston, as I mentioned, averaging over 16 points a game. Drains the first 3 of the night. And the Raiders up 3-0 early on. Steal the other way. Nice job by Gabby Kopp. Kopp is a senior guard with her first steal of the night. Knocked out of bounds. Raiders stay in control. 16:46 to go, first half. Raiders up 3-0. Take a look at West on the Irondale bench. Kopp from the outside. That one rolls around, no good. Rebound underneath is put up by DeVries. Again, Raiders pressing here early on. Trouble for LaPointe. And Irondale will take a timeout. So the Raiders up 5-0 here. Take a look at that last play. Nice defense by the Raiders. Forces the Knights into a timeout situation here. Irondale coming off the Park Center Invitational Tournament, playing Eden Prairie and St. Louis Park, a couple of tough opponents. This one is knocked off, looks like the leg of one of the Knights, out of bounds, and the Raiders will take over. Johnston inbounds, Barnes over to Kopp. Gallagher on Kopp, trying to go inside to Heffernan. Spin move off the glass and in. Hannah Heffernan, the senior forward. Inbound pass, it's bobbled. The Raiders take over, another turnover. Raiders lead 7-0. This one is off the Knights. Raiders will maintain possession here. Nice job by Gallagher. Barnes to inbound. DeVries up top, way downtown. Shot by Johnson. As I mentioned, he did not leave her open. Her second three of the night, and quickly it's 10-0 Roseville. Hyatt dishes it off to Gallagher. LaPointe in the corner, she'll put it up for three. Front rim no good. Fought for. Kopp will come away with the rebound, and back comes Barnes. Barnes driving, puts up off the glass, no good. Rebound by Heffernan, but it's knocked away, and the Knights take control. LaPointe slowing things down here for the Knights, looking to get on the board here from Irondale. 15 minutes to go, first half. Morris tries the drive, and that shot is blocked out of bounds. Morris, a senior guard. She was a leading scorer for Irondale a year ago. Irondale returns many players from their team last year. Many of their top scorers are all back. Gallagher to inbound, finds Morris. Being watched there by Johnston. Gallagher from the outside for three, rolls around, no good. Johnston with the rebound, back come the Raiders. Barnes driving, weaves her way through, off the glass and in. Kendall Barnes for two. Her first bucket of the night. And we'll have our first foul. Eddie DeVries. First personal as well as first team foul. Emma Doctor checks in for the Knights. And it looks like Lily Pepper has checked in for Roseville. Morris driving, nowhere to go. Cut off there nicely by Barnes and Kopp. And Barnes comes away with the steal. Johnston. Pepper. Nothing but net. Raiders on a 14-0 run here. Loose ball in the backcourt, stolen away. Heffernan puts it off the glass for two and a foul. Kamari Morris picks up the foul. That's Irondale's first team foul. And it's 16-0 Roseville. Certainly, this is not the way Coach West wants this game to start. They knew going in it was going to be a tough battle. Undefeated Roseville, 9-0. They've played well this year, have the Raiders. They're coming off their own Roseville tournament. You see the end of that last play. Roseville won their own tournament, beating Centennial 55-52, as well as beating Eastview 59-42. Roseville has also defeated Anoka, Cretan, Park, Cottage Grove, East Ridge, Woodbury, and Holy Angels, as well as Hutchinson. A game to look forward to, which was supposed to be played on December 21st, was postponed. That was against Spring Lake Park. Spring Lake Park had one heck of a season a year ago, as they were 13-8 overall, finished third in the section, and actually beat Roseville in the section semifinals. So that game, unfortunately, as I mentioned, supposed to be played on December 21st, postponed, and most likely will not be made up. Heffernan makes good on the free throw. So it's possible those two teams will see each other again, maybe in the sections. Spring Lake Park off to a pretty good start this year. They're 4-2 overall. Currently, they sit second in the section. Turnover, nice steal there by Kopp for the Raiders. Outside, that's Johnston. Oh, she's on fire. Johnson with her third three of the night. 3 for 3. She's got 9. Outside is Doctor. Her shot no good. Back comes Johnston. Looking to find Pepper. Hits off her hand, and it'll be night ball. 13:16 to go. First half. Janaea Anderson checks in for Roseville. Junior guard. Roseville still pressing. Knights break it nicely. Driving baseline, left hand off the glass and in. That's Paige Kiani. Gets on the board for the Knights. Kopp from downtown. Short off the rim, but the Raiders with the rebound underneath. That is Heffernan. She now has 7. Trap again. Loose ball picked up by Kopp, but she misses. And it's off the hands of Caldwell. Knights making some changes. Hyatt back in, LaPointe back in. Raiders inbound. Little give and go, backdoor. Johnston misses that shot. LaPointe tries to make the outlet pass, but it's stolen by the Raiders. And Kopp picks up her 2 points of the night. And nice shot from the outside by Hyatt for 3. Steal by the Knights. Back the other way. Shot off the glass. 2 shots, no good. That's Gibbons. Knights get the rebound. Hyatt again from outside. Rattles around, no good. Johnson with the rebound. Johnston being watched there by LaPointe. Anderson driving. Nice job there by Hyatt with the steal. Should pull it back. Slow things up for Irondale. LaPointe being watched by Johnston. Nice screen there by Caldwell. Gibbons up top. Inside, Caldwell, turnaround, no good. Kopp with the rebound, tries to run a fast break. Nice job defensively by Irondale, that's Hyatt. Closed over and back, but didn't quite cross with both feet. High inside to Gibbons, and we have a foul. Just the third foul of the game. Second team foul on Roseville, as they will send in Jackson, and DeVries check back in for Roseville. Ball stolen away by Anderson. Roseville got off to a big lead, but the Knights able to put up 5 points, and the point will pick up her first foul, second team foul for the Knights. We mentioned Tanisha Scott in her first year at Roseville, but certainly not new to being a head coach. Former De La Salle standout and star. Also played point guard at UMD. And good defense by the Knights underneath as Anderson travels. Scott played at UMD and also coached at De La Salle, won the state championship in 2019 and had them in the championship game in 2020 until COVID forced the cancellation. I think she spent about 5 years at De La Salle. Gallagher shot, no good. Back comes Anderson. Quick break, dumps it off. No foul, and now we get a call. Sundberg will go to the line shooting 2. That'll go on Liz Hyatt, her first, team's third. Scott also coached a couple seasons at Minneapolis South before De La Salle. So both teams with first-year head coaches at their respective schools. Tara Starks left Roseville, and she's now at Hopkins. Rebound by Gallagher. .9:40 to go, first half here from Irondale. Collision on the baseline, and it's off Irondale. Raider ball. For our audiences watching live here on January 4th, Channel 15 is carrying the girls matchup between Irondale and Roseville, and on Channel 14 is the boys matchup, Irondale versus Roseville. It looks like the Irondale boys having a little bit better night. They lead the Raiders 23-12 with 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. Anderson throws it in. And we'll have a push in the backcourt. Gallagher picks up her first, team's fourth foul. Anderson in the top, hands it off to DeVries. Driving on Caldwell. Spin around, kicks it up top for Pepper. Her shot no good. Caldwell jumps in and grabs the rebound. Morris over to LaPointe, back come the Knights. LaPointe to Caldwell. Driving, dishes it off. Way downtown, off the glass is Morris. Morris on the board, her first 3 points of the night. 24-8. That shot is short, picked up there by Hyatt, who hands it off to LaPointe. Back to Hyatt, she drives, pulls it out, up top to Morris. Nice steal there by Pepper, anticipating that pass. She gets it back, drives off the glass and in. Pepper now has 4. Morris being watched there by Jackson. They switch. So now Morris driving on DeVries. Kicks it outside. Hyatt. Shot is good. It was Hyatt's second three-pointer of the night. She has 6. Anderson Cross is being watched by LaPointe. DeVries drives, left hand, scoop shot it in. She now has 4. Hattie DeVries. Caldwell kicks outside to Gallagher. Hyatt being watched by Sundberg. Out of bounds, it stays with Irondale. 4 Raiders will check in and 3 Knights, so wholesale changes here for both teams. Knights to inbound, that'll be Gibbons. Looking for Kiani, can't find her. She'll get it into Doctor, but it's knocked out of bounds by Kopp. Freshman guard Gibbons will try it again. LaPointe gets it, driving, tries to kick it outside to Gibbons, but nice defense by the Raiders to kick it out. That's Barnes. And there's Barnes again with the steal as the pass intended for Morris is picked off quickly down the court. That's Johnston. She goes inside. Pass finds its way into Heffernan, and she puts it in for 2. Heffernan now with 9. Morris in trouble now. Double team. She gets out of it. Over to LaPointe. Kiani hands off to Gibbons. From the outside, Morris shot misses, heads out of bounds. 6:05 to go. Raiders up 30-11 here. From Irondale, Suburban East Conference girls basketball. Roseville comes in 9-0. Irondale 2-7. Driving is Barnes off the glass. Nice rebound there by Kiani. Back comes LaPointe. Doctor from the corner. Back rim no good. Heffernan back the other way. To Barnes, who drives, rolls it in. Barnes with 4. LaPointe trying to go back to Morris, but it's stolen by the Raiders. Foul underneath. Raiders go to the line, shooting 2. Barnes shooting 2. Hits on the front end. She now has 5. Lane violation on the shooter on Barnes, so shot no good. Roseville again pressing here. Stolen away. That's Kopp. Gets it back to DeVries. Nice anticipation there by the freshman. Gibbons with the steal, then it's stolen right back. Back comes Johnston. Lays the floater off, a little too hard. Rebound underneath. That was picked up by Hyatt as she hands it off to Kiani, and Kiani is called for the charge. Didn't get a good look at that one, but tough break for the Knights. Need to go on a run here late in this first half. Gallagher picks up the turnover. Driving on Barnes, she'll kick it out. Fails to reach Gibbons. Raiders with another steal. Johnston and underneath. DeVries now has 6. Another turnover. Barnes back. Dishes it off to Kopp. Kopp for 3. Front rim no good. Hits off of, looks like hit off of the knee of Gibbons, and it stays with Roseville. Anderson checks in for Roseville. Morris back in for the Knights. Oh, nice shot by Anderson as she hits for 3, her first points of the night. Roseville again, still with a press. Knights break it nicely there as Caldwell in the corner for 3. A little long. Gallagher with a nice rebound and the putback. Gallagher's on the board, her first 2. Barnes the other way for Roseville. Anderson. Hard off the glass, no good, but rebound underneath by Heffernan. She'll go to the line. Hyatt picks up the foul, her second. It's the 7th team foul here with 3:39 to go, first half. First shot is good. Rebound taken by Gibbons. There's the back end shot. Missed by Heffernan, but she's having a nice night. Gibbons with the bucket for Irondale. That's her first 2 of the night. Nice work underneath by Heffernan, but she can't get that shot to go. Hyatt with the rebound. Back comes Caldwell. Cross court, Gibbons. Morris drives, kicks it out. Gallagher for 3. Got it. Sailor Gallagher, the junior guard, now has 5. 39-18. Under 3 minutes to go, first half. Johnston pulls up from 3. Front rim, no good as Barnes had it, turned away, but there was nobody in front of her. She gets the easy lay-in. She now has 7. Hyatt looking for help. Running out of time here. She hands it off to Gallagher, really tight on the sideline, but they able to reset. Hyatt drives, kicks it off. Gallagher again for 3. Rim, no good. Barnes with the rebound. Johnston fakes, drives, kicks it over to Kopp. Anderson will pull it out. 1:50 to go, first half. Inside, Heffernan. Shot, no good. She gets the rebound, but she'll head to the line shooting 2. Heffernan having a great night for Roseville. Gallagher picks up her second, 8th team foul. Heffernan, we have down for 10 points and make that 11. Senior forward comes in averaging just over 7 points a game, but she's bringing it tonight. Heffernan good again. Raiders still pressing. Going to test the Knights. Caldwell gets it into Morris. Dumps it off to Doctor. Caldwell driving, puts it up short. Jackson back for the Raiders. Kicks it off to Kopp for 3. She's got it. Kopp now with 5. LaPointe turning into Johnston. Johnston riding her all the way down that sideline. Nice job by LaPointe to handle that one. Loose ball underneath. It'll be tied up. Caldwell and Johnston. It'll stay with Irondale. .105 to go first half. Suburban East Conference girls basketball from Irondale, courtesy of 9 North Sports. Little double header here tonight on the 9 North Network. Again, if you're watching us live, looks like we have gonna have a foul on Gibbons. Oh, they're going to call it on Caldwell. All right. Roseville Irondale boys game on Channel 14. Again, if you're watching live, January 4th. Girls game on Channel 15. Both live on our website, 9north.org. Morris driving left hand, a little too strong, but she'll pick up the foul on Kopp. Second foul on Kopp, and only the 3rd team foul for Roseville. Irondale with 9. Morris good on the front end. Off the back rim, nice rebound by Pepper. Clock at 25 seconds. See what the Raiders will do here. Driving, nice block. That was Gibbons. And the Knights perhaps will have last possession. LaPointe up top. For 3 is Morris, no good. Rebound by Johnston. 3 seconds, Anderson falls down, and we have just over a second left. It'll be Irondale ball. And that will do it. First half comes to a close. The perfect 9-0 Roseville Raiders doing their thing tonight. They lead Irondale 46-19. We'll step aside. We'll come back with second half. We'll have all the first half numbers. Stay with us. You're watching Suburban East Conference girls basketball on 9 North Sports. We are back here at Irondale High School in New Brighton, just about set for the second half. Raiders lead it 46-19. Quickly we'll go down the leading scores for the visiting Roseville Raiders. Leading the way, senior forward Hannah Heffernan with 12, Kendall Barnes with 7, Drew Johnston with 9. She has 3 3-pointers. Hattie DeVries with 6, Gabby Kopp with 5, Lily Pepper with 4, Janae Anderson with 3. For the Knights, Liz Hyatt has 6, Sailor Gallagher with 5, Kamari Morris with 4, and Paige Kiani and Izzy Gibbons each have 2. As I mentioned, Roseville perfect 4-0, Irondale 2-7. So right away it is DeVries with 2. She now has 8. And the Raiders are off to a good start here in this second half. From downtown it's Morris, front rim no good. Back comes Kopp. Feels like these teams, oh, nice shot from the outside. There's Johnston again. She's back off to a start that she had in that first half. Morris's pass is tipped out of bounds, so it'll stay with Irondale. These two teams met back in the playoffs a year ago in the quarterfinal round. Roseville was the 2 seed. Irondale was the 7 seed. Roseville won that one 69-36. DeVries had 15. Johnston with 9. Morris had 11 for Irondale. Chapman with 7. Gallagher from the outside for 3, and she hits it. She now has 8. Nice rebound underneath. That's DeVries again. She has 10. Oh, nice pass underneath, all alone. DeVries can't get that one to fall. Rolls around, no good. DeVries with the rebound. Knocked out of her hands. It'll stay with the Raiders. Checking in from Roseville Area High School, Irondale boys lead the Raiders 44-29 with 17 minutes to go second half. That is live on our Sports Channel 14 and HD 799, as well as 9north.org. Knights coming back. LaPointe shot a little too hard. Back come the Raiders. And there's DeVries again. She has 6 points already in this second half. Turnover on the Knights. DeVries now tied with Heffernan for the team lead, 12 points apiece. Well, the Raiders, with their 9-0 record, come in ranked 5th in the QRF. Heffernan with 2 underneath. She now has 14. Off the glass, no good, but Barnes will go to the line. Minnetonka at top of the QRF, number 1. Hopkins second, Chaska, Eden Prairie, then Roseville. Blaine at 8, Spring Lake Park at 10, Stillwater at 11. Sophomore guard Kendall Barnes, averaging just under 6 points a game. In and out, rebound by Kiani. Back comes LaPointe. Gallagher fakes the 3, goes inside, loose ball picked up. Back comes DeVries. Tries to go inside, knocked out of bounds, but it stays with Roseville. Johnston to inbound. Underneath, off the glass, and it's DeVries again. 14 for the game, and the Knights will make a full substitution as they have 5 ready to come in. Shot from Hyatt misses. Fought for underneath. And that's going to go on Irondale. Kiani picks up her second. Full change for the Knights. Gibbons, Caldwell, Doctor is in. Looks like Alahanis has checked in for the first time tonight. And so has Cece Herlovsky. That should go to Irondale, and it is. Doctor being watched there by Kopp. Herlovsky. Gibbons from the corner. Oh, nice block by Gibbons, and they'll fight for it underneath. Jump ball. It will go to Irondale. Gibbons looking for somebody, tries to get into Caldwell. She loses it. Cup up to Barnes, left hand off the glass and in. Barnes now with 9. Doctor back for Irondale. That's Herlovsky, sophomore guard. Caldwell, a little too strong off the glass. Back comes Barnes. Johnston pulls it out for 3. She nails it. Her 5th three-pointer. She now has 15. A tie up underneath, stolen away, but now a loose ball on the floor by the Knights. And we have ourselves a timeout, but it should stay with the Knights. So we have this chance. Let's take a look at the Suburban East Conference standings heading into tonight's conference matchup. As I mentioned, Roseville coming in perfect 4-0. They are 4-0 in the conference with wins against Anoka, Cretin, Park Cottage Grove, and Eastridge. Actually, they beat Woodbury in there too. Anoka is not in the conference. Anoka is Northwest Suburban. And Irondale coming in 2-7 overall, have yet to win inside the conference. They have conference losses to Stillwater, Mounds View, and Eastridge. They played Mounds View back on the 14th of December. Good game at Mounds View. They lost 60-49. Chapman with 14, Hyatt with 12 in that one. Last victory for the Knights came on December 22nd against Tartan on the road, where Kiani put in 20, Chapman with 14. So for the Raiders now in, we have Sarah Gross, 24, in for the first time tonight. Driving is Doctor, shot no good, gets the rebound, tries to put it up, but she'll head to the line. Shooting 2. Foul is on Anderson. That's her first. Doctor short on the first one. Senior guard. That one is short as well, but it kicks all the way out to the top. Picked up by Hannes, and she'll hand it off to Doctor. Caldwell driving, puts up the little floater, gets her own rebound, blocked, and it stays with Irondale. Pepper checks in for Heffernan. Doctor shot off the glass, no good. And we have a foul underneath. I think that's going to go on Doctor. Second foul on Doctor here in the second half. Team's third. Johnston, that's Kopp driving off the glass, no good. Doctor with the rebound. Back come the Knights, she'll slow it up, but not before travel. Shot from way downtown is good by Kopp. She has 8. Doctor tries to return the favor, no good. Nice save by Caldwell. Gibbons will launch it. She hits. The freshman, Izzy Gibbons. She now has 5. CC Herlovsky picks up her first. Team's 4th. Left hand, no good. As the rebound was picked up by Hannes. Herlovsky being watched there by Gross. She'll pull up, take the shot, no good. Rebound by Pepper. Herlovsky gets a hand in there, but it will stay with Roseville. Barnes to inbound. That's Johnston, the junior guard. As I mentioned, coming in, averaging over 16 points a game. She's got 15 tonight. Out there guarding Herlovsky. Drives, puts it up, no good. Barnes with the rebound. Collision, turnover. And we have an injury timeout. Looks like perhaps maybe an elbow to the face. I didn't see it. It's Caldwell down. So an official's timeout here with 10:15 to go here in the second half. 67-25. As the Raiders, Caldwell is slow to get up, but she's making her way off, which is good to see. The trainers will check on her as you take a look at the Roseville huddle, again led by Tanisha Scott in her first year at Roseville, and they couldn't ask for a better start. After this, Roseville will host White Bear on the 7th, as well as hosting Moundsview on the 12th before traveling to Forest Lake on January 14th. Mostly conference games the rest of the way, but there's a few non-conference sprinkled in. Shot by Morris, no good. Back comes Johnston. Kicks it out to Barnes. She'll fake it and pull it back out to Anderson. Morris picks up her third personal, the 5th team foul. Johnston drives and a nice kick to Pepper, but the shot's blocked. Back comes LaPointe. LaPointe, Gibbons, Morris on the floor with Doctor and Herlovsky for Irondale. And looks like that one hits off Morris, goes out of bounds, and Roseville will take over. Raiders bring in some subs on the floor now for them. Heffernan, DeVries, Kopp, Johnston, and inbounding is Barnes. So I believe pretty much their starting lineup still back in as the Raiders have the healthy lead with just under 9.5 to go here in the second half. Morris ties it up underneath, and they'll stay with Roseville. DeVries underneath. She now has 16. Senior forward, averaging over 11 per game. Morris. Screen by Herlovsky. She'll kick it to Hughes. Again, way downtown. In and out, no good. Back comes Johnston. Long pass, knocked away by Morris. It'll stay with Roseville. Now we mentioned non-conference games. Of course, last year with COVID, season didn't start till late, so pretty much all the teams did last year was just play conference games. So Roseville was 14-4 in the conference. Irondale 3-15. And then they went right into sections. And Irondale, Roseville, and Moundsview basically are the three teams from the Suburban East that take up section 5-4A as Heffernan for two more. She has 16. So section 5-4A. Gallagher drives. She's fouled. It's going to be on Kopp. Her third. Section 5-4A is made up of Roseville, Irondale, and Moundsview out of the Suburban East. And then you have the rest out of the Northwest Suburban with Osseo Park Center, Champlain Park, Maple Grove, Spring Lake Park. Oh, nice effort. Unfortunately, LaPointe can't convert. And the ball goes back to the Raiders. Of course, Irondale played a number of years in the Northwest Suburban before moving over to the Suburban East a few years ago. Barnes shot, no good. Gallagher with the rebound. Ahead to Morris. She'll pull it back. Out to Kiani. Johnston almost with the steal. 6:20 to go here in the second half. Kiani back to Gallagher for three. No good, picked up by Johnston. She pulls it back. Cop to Heffernan. Back to Johnston for three. She hits it again. That is her sixth three-pointer. She has 18. Nice inside pass. Shot no good by Kiani. And it's Roseville ball. Anderson and Jackson now check into the game for Roseville. That's Anderson with the ball there, being watched by LaPointe. Barnes for two. She has 11. Back comes Jackson. That's Barnes to Sundberg. Shot no good. Rebound fought for, but out of bounds off of Heffernan. And Gross checks back in for Roseville, along with Addison Hansen. LaPointe to Morris. Swings it over to Gallagher. Under 4 minutes to go. Baseline, kicks it. Hyatt, LaPointe. That's Gibbons, shot no good. Jackson back the other way. She'll hand it off to Anderson. Nice inside pass, and Hyatt is going to get, I believe that's her third. So Sundberg goes to the line. Picks up her first point of the evening. And she makes good on both. LaPointe swings it around to Morris. Driving on Anderson. Lays it off the glass. No good. Back comes Jackson. Ahead to Sundberg. Off the glass. No good. Rebound pulled down by Kiani. Back comes Gallagher. Back to Kiani. Driving through the Raider defense. Shot is good. They'll count it. She'll go to the line for a three-point play attempt. So the foul was on Gross. Count the bucket for Kiani. She'll shoot the free throw. No good. And it stays with Irondale. Gallagher to throw it in. Finds Kiani. Driving on Jackson. Back out to Morris. She's got it. Morris for 3. She now has 7. Jackson quickly back the other way. Ends it off to Gross. Nice defense by Kiani. She pokes it away. Gross dishes it out to Callie McGrain, who's in the game for Roseville. And we have a travel on Jackson. Under a minute to go here from Irondale. LaPointe brings it down for the Knights. LaPointe back to Hyatt. Shot is short. Rebound taken there by Thornton Fay, who's also into the game for the Raiders. Gross, shot is no good. Rebound Roseville, that shot's no good. Off of Irondale, it sticks with Roseville, but we're nearing under 10 seconds now to go in this conference matchup. Hanson to throw it in. Last shot by Thornton Fay is no good, and that'll do it. Here from Irondale, our final, Roseville 78, Irondale 30. As we quickly go down some of the scoring. Top scorers for Roseville as Drew Johnston had 18. Hattie DeVries had 16. Hannah Heffernan also had 16. 8 points for Kopp. Barnes with 11. Anderson with 3. Pepper with 4. Sundberg with 2. Over on the Irondale side, Kamari Morris had 7. Kiani had 4. 8 points for Sailor Gallagher. 5 for Gibbons, and 6 for Hyatt. So that'll do it. Roseville will improve to 10-0 overall, 5-0 in the Suburban East Conference, and the Knights will fall to 2-8 overall, 0-4 in the Suburban East. That is going to do it here from Irondale High School in New Brighton. I want to thank you for watching, and stay tuned to channel 14 and 15 for continued sports coverage, as well as 9north.org. We'll sign off from Irondale. Once again, our final score, Roseville 78, Irondale 30. Good night, everybody.